All right, let's dive into a secret for Death Stranding 2 that could totally change the way you approach the game. We're talking about a hidden feature that transforms your entire arsenal, and believe it or not, it's been right under our noses. So just imagine this for a second. What if you could just flip a switch and turn every single one of your non-lethal weapons into a deadly, lethal instrument? Well, that's not some fan theory. It's a real hidden feature we're going to unlock right now. And look, this isn't just some minor little Easter egg we're talking about. This is a fundamental change to the combat system. It opens up a brand new and, frankly, a much more dangerous way to play. So where in the world does a game-changing secret like this even come from? You might think it's from some hidden data chip or an old soldier's diary, but nope, it comes from, well, a much more delicious source, the game's pizziola. That's right, the key to unlocking all this lethal power is actually hidden inside what looks like a totally normal pizza order. It's this cryptic little message tucked away in a delivery request. I mean, only in a game like this, right? It's just the perfect way to hide something so huge in the most unexpected place possible. Okay, enough mystery, let's get to the good stuff. How do you actually do this? We're going to break down the exact button sequence you need to press to completely transform your weapons. All right, first things first, you've got to bring up your weapons. So just go ahead and open up that weapon selection menu, highlight whichever piece of gear you want, and get ready for the magic. Now for the code itself. You're going to hit D-pad right, L2, R2, and the circle button. But here is the most important part. You can't just tap them one by one. You have to press and hold all 4 of those buttons down at the exact same time. And what's so cool is you can see the original hint right here. Croce direzionale destra is, just Italian for D-pad right, and cerchio is the circle button. It's a really nice little touch, seeing it just how the pizzaiolo would have written it down. So, you've held the buttons down. What happens? Well, you're about to get some very clear and honestly, very satisfying confirmation that the code actually worked. The game really lets you know. The first thing you'll notice is an immediate visual change. Normally, your weapon's icon has that cool blue or azure outline, right? That means non-lethal. Well, as soon as you activate the code, that outline is going to shift to a much more menacing orange or red. Blue is for putting guys to sleep. Red is for, well, putting them to sleep permanently. And it's not just a color change. The game gives you this full-on sensory feedback. You'll feel your controller start to vibrate, you'll see this dashed line start rotating around the weapon icon, and then boom, the color flips. You'll know for sure you are now officially in lethal mode. Now, this isn't a permanent change, which is good. If you decide this new power is maybe a little too much, or you just want to go back to your old, gentler ways, all you have to do is repeat the exact same button-holding procedure. It's basically a toggle switch, so you have complete control. But before you pause this and run off to try it for yourself, we really need to talk. This newfound power, it comes with a price. The source material for this whole explainer was very clear about this. This is not a choice you should make lightly. I mean, just look at this. This is the original warning, in all caps Italian. Attenzione. Attention. That's not just a friendly tip. It's a very stark warning about what you're about to unleash in your game. And here's the direct translation, just so we're all on the same page. Using lethal bullets has important consequences. Now, we are not going to spoil what those consequences are. Discovering them for yourself is really part of the experience. But just know the game will react to your actions and it will be significant. So, the final word is this: go for it. Go discover these consequences. See for yourself how the world changes when you change your tactics this drastically. But please, as the original source practically begs you, save your game first. You've been warned. So, what are you going to do with this knowledge?